Our show has all that nasty shit, so viewer discretion is advised.
Hello all, and welcome back to A Path Not Taken to Mistress's Folly. My name is Ben Berkhout, and I am playing Canon Fodder, and today's Canon Fodder fact is he does not have two children.
Ooh, a layer of mystery.
Yeah, I'm Ehren. I'm playing Just Some Guy per usual, and Just Some Guy's fun fact is that for summer vacation, taking the kids, Bill and Jill, he takes them to Disneyland.
Oh, god damn it. I love his facts. I'm Ross, I'm the DM. My fun fact is, despite what Ben said earlier, this campaign is actually called Destremus's Folly. The day that they noticed is the day that I will take my shirt off and post on Facebook. Okay.
Ehren and I had a bet on whether or not you would notice if I messed up.
I knew he would.
You had a bet? Who won?
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't notice if I messed up the name.
I made up the name, I noticed.
Also, Ben was pronouncing it Destremus.
Destremus.
Oh yeah, I was rage baiting Ehren and gaslighting him.
You said you liar!
Okay, guys, calm down. You're both probably gonna die anyways, and we'll never have to say it again. Okay, so where we left off, you guys were given the quest by Scully to find his cousin Boner, the builder. In a extreme strange event of you guys traveling towards where Boner's previous estimated location is, you came across a young Japanese girl who you scared off, and then you also came across a cart with a bunch of books in which you found each a book that you could take. You arrived at the supposed area where Boner is, and you found a tent controlled by the Catholic Church, where you met two guards out front. One guard you managed to successfully cast Charm Person on, and that person's name is
Gerald. And
Gerald's friend David is not falling for it. You guys fought with him for a little bit. Unfortunately, a stray fireball managed to catch the tent on fire. And so that alerted two other artificers / priests to come outside. They are all standing in front of the doorway. I believe the orientation of where everybody's standing is the three enemies are standing in the doorway of the tent, with Gerald is also there fighting. Let's see. Cannon is about 30 feet back, and I believe Just Some Guy is also in the midst of combat. So there's just a big clump of fighting right in front. But where we last left off, two artificers came out of the tent.
Just, you know what we have to do?
I do indeed. Whose turn is it?
I believe, if I remember correctly, it is Just Some Guy's turn.
Let's frickin' go. Okay. I have a plan. You can tell me whether or not this counts as a turn or a bonus action or whatnot. I'm going to use the bracelet of the goat. I'm going to wear it, and then I'm going to eat the lock off of the weird, creepy whispering book.
Oh. That's not quite how that works.
Okay, that's not what I meant, but alright.
What do you mean? I can eat anything.
You can digest anything.
Digest allows the consumption and digestion of most organic material, including toxic, poisonous material. Oh. So
don't quite become a chomping machine.
The bracelet assists in biting and chewing of solid materials.
But that doesn't mean you can just bite through solid metal.
Oh.
It means you can chew up and digest anything you can fit into your mouth, within reason. But
could fit a lock into my mouth.
the lock is attached to the book, my friend. And the book, I don't think you could fit in your mouth.
Well, I don't need to fit the whole book in my mouth, just the lock.
Okay. I like where this is going, actually. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I could roll for something if you'd like. What would that be? Athletics?
I'm gonna say strength because you're biting down on solid metal, but it'll just be a standard roll because you do have the bracelet on.
Also, how does inspiration work?
Inspiration? So if you were to fail this roll, you could use inspiration to roll again.
Hell yeah.
Or if you succeed and you just want to try and get a better roll.
What is my strength? +1. Wait, what? Okay, so what? Below my strength. Oh, that's saving throws. Okay, I got a 20, not natural.
Not
I
natural.
got a dirty 20.
Okay, you chomp the lock right off the book and you swallow it.
Yes. Okay, I open the book. What is inside the book?
Okay. Are you looking into the book?
Yeah, I'm reading it. Oh.
Okay, you open the book, and immediately you are drawn into the page. There are just weird symbols, like tribal symbols, religious symbols that you don't quite recognize at first glance, but all you know is that it is drawing you in. You recognize some names in the book. You recognize David, you recognize Gerald, you recognize your own name even in some parts of the page, written in your language, surrounded by symbols and weird texts that just doesn't make sense to you. But you can hear the book speaking to you. You can hear the book connecting with you. You feel as though the book is something you've been missing in your entire life, and you finally found it.
Okay. So it's just a book full of words or names.
Yes. There's nothing really going on with the book. However, you did just eat a lock with the goat bracelet on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that you've gained the power of a lock, and you've gained
Let's go.
you gain +1 to your armor class for the duration of this combat.
Woo! Okay.
But yeah, the book doesn't quite have anything that can help you here. You really are attached to that book.
Shit. Okay. Would that be my bonus action doing
Yeah,
all that
I'm gonna
jazz?
call that your bonus action.
Okay. Frick. Okay, can I call on Destremus's power, however that works?
You can.
Wait. Not to
Wait.
not to shoot us in the foot here, but action and bonus action, right? Like eating the book had to have been an action, or eating the law.
It's a little tiny lock, so I'm gonna give him a little pass. He just like
Are you
shoved
also
it
gonna
out.
count me opening the book as the action as a second action?
No.
Okay.
I'm the DM here. You got a bonus action taken away. You still have your action, and I think you can just call upon Destremus's power. Let's say that's an action.
Okay. Do I need
Okay.
a roll for that, or
Nope,
I
you just
do
have it. You
Okay.
get this orange glow, this orange hue around you. Cannon, you notice it, you recognize it.
I'm
The other
now
parties see that and sort of recoil a little bit. They're a little scared now.
I'm now going to use action surge to gain 1 additional action on your
Nice.
turn. And with that, I am going to use second wind.
Second wind is a bonus action. You do not have an extra bonus action.
Shit. Okay.
Attack!
Yeah. Well, are they within swinging range?
I believe all 4 of them are within swinging range, including the charmed one.
Okay.
So
There's 3 that aren't charmed, correct? 3 artificers.
Yes, so there's David, there's a female priest, and then there's an ugly priest that came out.
Where
So
are they in relation to me?
all
Are they, like,
direct
surrounding me, or just in front of me?
So 2 of them walked out of the tent. One of them you were kind of fighting with, but you're at the doorway of the tent. So one of them's directly in front of you. That'd be David, and then the female and the ugly one are kind of behind them, but still within range.
Okay. Could I swing and attempt to hit all 3 of them at once.
No, you absolutely cannot.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, that's its own ability that you might unlock later on.
Okay. I'll hit. Then I'll frick. What was the one that we already did damage to?
David.
David.
I'll swing on David.
You're swinging on David. Go for it. And I
Yeah.
believe you have advantage to hit with the strength of Destremus.
Ooh, you are correct. Well, 13.
13. That, if I wish I knew because I don't have it pulled up.
Oh,
I'm
plus
sorry.
proficiency, right?
Yes.
Oh, so 15.
Second. That probably hits. I just gotta make sure. Yep, that hits. Okay, roll damage.
8 damage.
8 damage, so times 2 with your radiant damage. Do you want that radiant damage to have knockback?
Sure. Probably not, because aren't artificers like ranged attackers?
That's something you don't quite know yet.
I have a feeling they probably are, so I'm not gonna do knockback.
Okay. So, any particular area where you swing that greatsword?
Like a slash, like what's the movie? Like from like diagonal from shoulder to hip.
Shoulder to hip diagonal swing. You take a huge chunk right through his chest. I mean, it just slides through like butter. You end up. You hear the clink of your sword against his hip bone as you swing it down. He's still standing. He's bleeding profusely, but you sliced him up good.
Huge.
Does that conclude your turn?
I believe so.
Okay, so the female artificer, she is going to pull out a potion off her belt, and she's gonna throw it.
Oh god.
Shit. Shit. So she throws a potion. You can tell she was trying to throw it at David right in front of her. But she missed, and it smacks you in the face, Ehren. It is a healing potion.
Let's go!
And you heal
1.
a 2. So you heal 3 hit points. You feel that potion wash over your face. Of course, the glass breaking. It was a breakable glass. It just kind of shatters to the ground, but the liquid pools all over your face and heals some of your wounds on your face.
I do the like cartoon lick my entire face with my tongue.
Yeah, you do. And you can feel it in your stomach and you heal up.
Do I take any damage from the glass breaking on my face?
No, you were actually very lucky.
Okay.
Those throwable potions are designed to be like safe throwable glass.
Got like sugar glass.
Yes, artificers have throwable potions and drinkable potions for combat, so they tend to use a healthy mixture of that stuff. She is going to. Well, she's in range of you, Ehren, so she's going to try and bolt to the side, to the right of you.
Okay.
25 feet.
Like away or like doing like a strafe maneuver around me?
Not around you. So she's going to run 25 feet to the right of you. She's going to try and escape
Gotcha.
away from the tent that's on fire, as well as your range.
Oh, I should have used the tent. I
So
should
you
have
have-
knocked him into the tent. Frick!
So you have an opportunity attack here. Go ahead and hit.
Roll to hit, just regular.
Mhm.
I got a 6, but do I still gain proficiency? Is that different if it's an opportunity attack, or do I still get the bonus?
I don't
for
think
proficiency?
your proficiency is going to make a difference with a 6.
Okay.
But
So
yes, you would typically get that.
yeah, I got an 8 then.
An 8, yeah, so you miss. She slips to the side,
Rip.
so she is about 25 feet to the right. Okay, so now David has a turn. His sword his dagger is still glowing, if you recall. He used holy energy.
Yeah.
And what he's going to do is he is going to grab a healing potion from his belt and drink it.
Gee whiz.
Okay. So he drank his potion. And that is all he's going to do. He's in a lot of pain. You can see the bleeding is starting to slow down, but not a lot. David concludes his turn. Now, the ugly artificer. He is standing in front of the tent. He's going to try and run past David. Or sorry, not David. He's going to, well, and David. David and you, Ehren, to get to bed.
Gotcha. So another opportunity attack?
Opportunity attack. Go for it.
That is a 21.
21 to hit?
Yep.
Natural 20?
No.
No. Okay. So you hit.
So I'm going to swing my great sword again for 5, 6, 12 damage.
12 damage plus the radiant damage. You absolutely kill him. Would you like to describe how you destroyed him?
I swing at his waist, chopping both his legs off, and then as the top of his body separates while his legs stay where they were, I his nuggetified body on the ground, I stab at him in the back.
All right, and he falls to the ground, limp, dead. The female artificer from on the far right says, "No, my God, Zachary!" So he's dead.
And I feel a little bad.
Let's see. Okay, so now it is Gerald's turn, who's been there the whole time that I completely forgot about. Gerald kind of turns to Cannon and throws his arms up.
Do your thing, baby boo.
Or, I don't remember his voice. Yes, sir. He swings his knife at David.
He's gonna miss.
He makes contact.
I was wrong!
So he just makes a little paper cut on David. Kind of hits him in... he swings it in the exact same direction that you swung your greatsword at him. So his knife just kind of slides through the crease.
The gap.
And then at the very end of it, he just barely catches his hip bone. So it does a little slice. You can tell you can tell that when he drank that health potion, he mitigated the bleeding just a little bit. And Gerald has reopened that little tiny spot where the bleeding was mitigated to bleeding back to where it was. So,
huge.
Let's see. So now it is Cannon's turn.
Yes. Okay, so we've got what, like to the right of
2
me.
people left.
Yeah, to the right of me, probably 40 feet away, if I'm doing my math right. She ran 25 feet and I'm 30, so I think it wouldn't be exactly 40, but it would be somewhere around there for
That'd
the
be 55, no?
No, for the hypotenuse, Ehren.
You got it.
Oh.
So I'm gonna aim at her and do another firebolt.
I failed geometry.
That's trig. I got 24.
Certainly hits.
10 damage.
That's trig.
Damage. Okay, the fire makes impact with her chest. It burns her robe. It kind of exposes her chest there. But you don't,
Alright, dude.
You don't see any of the sex organs because they're all burnt up. She takes a lot of damage. She gets hurt there. Ow! She says. So, as
Quite
we
an
go back
underwhelming.
to the top of initiative, you both can see that the tent is starting to really go up in flames. The whole left side of the tent where it was hit with the fireball is now engulfed in flames. You hear some whimpering and screaming from inside the tent. But the left side is completely on fire. You assume that in 1 or 2 more turns, that tent's probably going to be up in flames and gone.
Did you know that,
help whoever's in that tent?
Ross, did you know that Cannon has multi-attack if he's just using his dagger?
I did not know that.
Isn't that something?
That is something.
Cannon, should we help those people who are screaming in the tent?
I guess not.
Sorry. Yeah! I'm so used to Cannon being an NPC that I forgot.
Ehren, it is your turn.
Am I closer to the tent than Cannon, I presume?
You are. You're actually right in front of the tent, maybe like 5 feet away from the entrance. But you also
Okay.
have David right in front of you.
Oh. David's not the one I killed.
David is not the one you killed. He's the one you sliced in the chest.
Right. If I talked to David, would that count as a turn?
No, you can talk as much as you want.
Okay. David, do you mind... well, no, that'd be...
But if you're
persuasion.
going to do like a roll, I'm going to say it's a bonus action.
Yeah. David, who's in that tent?
Nobody in a minute.
Oh, Jesus. Okay,
Nobody
well,
in a minute. I think you had a slight British accent.
I'm going to use my bonus action, Second Wind, to heal myself.
Go for it.
Does Destremus' Folly affect Second Wind at all?
No.
Okay. I gain 8 health. 17. Jiminy Christmas. Okay.
David
And
says
that's 17
health. Noted.
No, I didn't say that loud. Does it... I always forget. Does a movement count as my action?
No. Movement is separate from bonus action and action.
Oh shit, but David's in the way. Right. Okay, I'm going to... I am going to attack David with my greatsword.
Okay, go for it. Roll to hit.
And advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I got 17 to hit.
17 to hit, you hit.
Okay, and I do 7, 8, 16 damage.
You most certainly kill David. Feel free to describe how you kill David.
I just lop his head clean off, and before his body falls, I use the back of my forearm to push his body out of the way.
Nice. So you do that. You do your finishing move on David. David's head falls to the ground. He's very evidently dead. You feel a slight vibration in your... I don't know where you're carrying that book, but wherever you put the book on your body, you feel a slight vibration.
Huh. That's not concerning at all. Oh my god, is that the death note? Alright, we'll get to that later. I then use my movement to enter the tent.
You enter the tent. So you enter through the front door of the tent. It's just 2 little flaps. And inside you see a couple tables set up. 2 of the tables you notice there are humanoid figures laying on. It's not a very big tent. It's probably like 50 feet by 20 feet, 50 feet in width. You see the left side of the tent is engulfed in flame. You can see there's actually a burnt up body tied down to a table on the left side. You can see that is the dead body of an Aarakocra female, completely burnt up to a crisp.
No!
Burnt dead. In the middle of the room, you can see a table with a skeleton tied down to it. The skeleton is yelling at you, saying, "Hey, Jamoke, get me out of here! It's on fire!
Boner, is that you?
It's me, Boner! Get me out of here!"
I will as soon as I have an action to help you.
You can see
wait,
that...
am I out of combat now that I've gone into
There's still the one lady to the right.
Yeah, you're not quite out of combat yet.
Well, I've entered the tent now, and they're outside, so am I
Well, the lady knows you're there, and also it's on fire and burning very, very quickly.
Yeah, that's true.
Intensively.
Okay.
So, you can see that Boner has his arms and his legs tied down, but with a thick rope to this table. There's little holes in the table where the rope kind of slides through and seals his hands down. But you can see he looks exactly like Scully. He's got all the innards functioning inside. You can see his heart rate is really high because his heart's thumping. You can also see that he lifts his head up to look at you, and you can see that he has eyeballs similar to Scully. They're not quite looking in any particular direction when he swings his head around. His eyes are jaundiced.
Interesting.
But around the tent, there's tables with like medical devices, like scalpels, stuff to chop up bodies with, some like miscellaneous potions around, strewn about. You can tell there was a bit of a kerfuffle when they noticed the tent was on fire. And yeah, so that's the interior of the tent. Is that your turn?
I mean, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Yeah, so
Use my
with
movement
your
or my
movement,
actions.
you entered the tent. You could get right up to where Boner is.
I'll do that.
Okay, so you're right next to Boner, and of course you see his innards and all that. I had you observe it when you were away from him, but I assumed you were gonna get close. So now we go back outside the tent. It is now Gerald's turn. Gerald is once again gonna look at Cannon with his arms out.
I mean, for real, just do your thing. You don't need me.
I don't know what to do, my love.
All right, you hold your turn.
Okay. He stands there and he puts his hands like on his waist. Kind of looks up,
All right.
looks out in the distance. And now it is Cannon's turn.
It's not the lady.
Oh yeah, my mistake. My there's a lot of crossing out and stuff going on in my initiative notes. It is the lady. Good shout. So she is going to harness the power of her holy lord and swing her arms up in the air. She's going to make a worship sign with her hands, and her hands start to glow, and then it basically turns into a Kamehameha, and she points her two hands at you, Cannon, and casts Guiding Bolt. Now, what is your armor class?
11.
11. So she rolled a 9. So she doesn't quite hit you, but you see a flash of light, a very dangerous, concentrated flash of light, fly past you. You can hear it, you can see it, and something inside you tells you if you were to get hit by that, that really would have hurt. And now she will look around and see that all of her comrades are dead. So she is going to run another 25 feet to the right of you, Cannon.
Wonderful. Firebolt's range is 120 feet, so...
That's lovely. But she is now in the woods, in the brush, trying to escape.
Honestly, we could just let her leave. Hey, do we want to wantonly murder, or should I just let her leave?
Can I hear from my distance?
Yeah, you can hear it in the distance.
Okay. Does she seem like she's actually gonna leave, or is she just repositioning?
Good call. I cast Firebolt.
Alright. Go for it.
It's only a 9.
It's only a 9, no bonuses or anything? Or is that with the bonus?
That's with the bonus.
Yeah, that doesn't quite hit. So
Did you
just
roll with advantage?
nearby. He just
I already used my inspiration.
You didn't call on Destremus's power.
Mm-mm.
But you could do that, because yeah.
That's an action. I already did my action.
anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to approach Gerald.
You get within 5 feet of Gerald.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. Ehren, back inside the tent. It is now your turn. Boner is freaking the fuck out. He's terrified. The fire's creeping closer and closer. Now the fire is almost above you guys. It's almost reached the center of the tent. From the outside cannon, you can see that the fire is atop the tent as heat rises. The entrance is still not on fire, but little pieces of burnt up tent are flying all over the place, starting nearby, little brush fires, and some are landing on the ground near the front of the tent.
What is Boner strapped to the table with?
Rope.
Oh, okay. I chew the rope off.
I'm gonna say you're out of combat now as well.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So I'll give you a few seconds to do your thing, or a minute to do your thing, and then we'll circle back to the combat going on outside. You chew the rope?
Yeah, I'm gonna chew it off.
You're gonna chew the rope?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're able to chew through all 4 ropes, holding him down. You feel in your stomach, kind of feel like you gained a little bit of length in your arms and legs, strangely. You notice that your arms are just a little longer than they were before, and a little more noodly. You don't feel like you have full control of your arms and legs. You can still stand and walk around, but they're really wobbling around.
Shit.
But Boner is free. He stands up, and he sprints out of the tent as fast as he can.
Well, yeah. That makes sense.
Cannon, you see at the entrance of the tent a skeleton sprint out of the door. He gets about 10 feet past you and Gerald, assuming you guys don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just falls to the ground.
Okay.
It is the female artificer's turn. She is just going to run 25.
It wasn't my turn?
Oh, it still is your turn. Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, all I did was eat some rope. I leave the tent as well, using my movement.
All right, you noodle your way out of the tent with wobbly arms and legs. You make your way outside. To where you meet Cannon and Gerald, and you can see that Boner has made it about 10 feet past and fell to the ground.
Cannon, that skeleton is the one we're looking for.
Mm.
The builder? That's why we're here? Right?
That was an agreeable.
Right.
He's just panting heavily on the ground. His lungs are expanding and collapsing.
But we know your cousin. He sent us to save you.
You know Scully?
Yeah. He said you could help us.
He sent you to save me?
Well, not say. Well, I don't think he knew you were captured, but he sent us to find you, and we found you in the scenario you were in. So,
man, I was just out here looking for some wood, some fine cut wood, do some building.
Yeah, could you help us with our church?
Yeah, said they wanted to find out the secret to eternal life. I can't live eternally. You see my organs. You see what's going on in here.
I mean, are you not already dead?
I look like I'm dead. And he waves his arms over his internal organs. And he points towards his eyes, his eyeballs that are not looking at you.
That are yellow.
He fell to the ground, his jaundiced eyes. One of them to the right eye kind of turned a little to the right, so he's just looking in 2 different directions.
I mean, yeah, dude, you look pretty dead to me. I don't know.
He said, you watch your language there, buddy.
I just tell it how I see it.
So what now? What do you need me for?
Well, you're a builder, right?
Yeah, I do buildings.
Scully said you could help us with our church.
What church?
The church of...
Is that Destremus shit he's always talking about?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna have to wet my whistle a little bit here, bud.
How wet do you want your whistle to be?
Very.
Well, I got plenty of slot. What do you want?
Feel damn good. I ain't a cheat.
Can I do something quick?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
So Gerald is charmed unless we hurt him, right?
Yes.
But not if he just gets hurt.
Yes.
So I think Cannon knows begrudgingly that the charm person spell is going to end soon. So I would like to ask Gerald to enter the tent and not leave.
Jesus!
Gerald says, of course. It was a pleasure knowing you.
Oh, you as well. And then can I give him a little kiss on the cheek before he goes in?
You can give him a little kiss on the cheek.
All right, I turn back to just some guy with tears like streaming down my face and go, yeah, let's get out of here probably before we continue our discussion.
My
just some guy. You're watching as Cannon turns away from Gerald one final time, and Gerald starts to make his way towards the tent. And when Gerald opens the flap to the tent, he looks back only once at Cannon, and a tear is going down his eye. And he puts his head down and walks into the tent.
Couldn't you just I don't know, cut his? I feel like that's burning to death. I feel like they're.
Well, but if I had missed cutting him, then he would have been aggro on us.
Yeah.
And I can only do 1d4 of damage, so.
I suppose that's true.
Okay, so what happens now?
Well, isn't that chick still attacking us, or is she bail?
Oh shit. So, from the woods to your right, Cannon, you recognize it as the same flash of light that the female artificer had thrown at you,
Oh,
but this
God.
time you see it go towards Boner.
No!
Can I do a dexterity check to jump in front of Boner?
Yeah, go for it.
Wait. But, well, I suppose it's too late.
12.
You succeed. So you jump in front of Boner, seeing this flash of light. It is now going to hit you for... You take 5 damage. It hits you in the shoulder, and it hurts really bad. It's like a heat, a divine heat. And you feel it on your shoulder, but just not...
Cannon drops to the ground.
Yeah, didn't you only have like 3 health?
Yeah.
That was 4d6 of damage, and you only took 5.
That could have been really bad. That could have genuinely just killed Cannon straight up.
And
I don't know if you...
That's
I
a
was
thing?
rolling... So I was rolling...
Yeah,
damage.
so if you take your... Can I explain it?
Oh,
quick,
yeah,
Ross?
you mentioned this. It's your max health in damage, right? Or
Yeah,
over
if you
0.
take more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was rolling damage for Boner, and he was getting like 5, 6, 6, 5, and then you jumped in front of it, so good save.
I suppose I roll a medicine check.
You're gonna roll a medicine check
I gotsta.
on Cannon?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You can see that he got hit by a guiding bolt, and if his health were numbers, and if he took damage in terms of numbers, he would have taken 5 damage.
Oh,
You can
yeah, I
see that
forgot you
he's
do medicine
burn
checks
on his
different.
right shoulder.
Crap.
He's got a slight burn on his right shoulder.
Ross does them the right way, but I like to make it different.
So how do I heal you?
You gotta find healing items.
Crap. Hold on, let me look at my inventory.
Only there were healing items in an artificer's tent.
You're so
But now
right! Oh, well, the tent burned down.
See that the artificer's tent is completely burned to the ground.
Can I go check the bodies of one of the dead artificers?
You absolutely can! Which one would you like to check? There was an ugly one that you chopped the head off. There was David, the one who was standing guard. The female one is disappeared into the woods.
Whichever one looks like they'd have the most medicine on them.
Okay, so you see David. You remember that when you saw him in front of the gate, you saw that he had potions on his hip.
Right.
And he drank one of those potions, but it looks like he has maybe 2 more.
I'll grab them.
All right, so you pick up one, and it feels very, like, soft. The glass feels a little sugary, almost like you would recognize it as the one that hit you in the face. And then one of them is just a standard drinkable potion, and that one is the same color, presumably the same type of potion.
All right,
So you get one throwable healing potion and one drinkable healing potion.
Do I know which ones are more effective, or do I just guess since I'm not?
They're both the same effectiveness.
Oh, okay. So I suppose... Well, I have to, like, roll for accuracy if I throw it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna
But
run
you
over
also-
and then...
You can also just drink of it. You can also just drink out of it or have somebody drink it.
I'll just run over and feed the non-throwable one to Cannon.
Okay, yeah. So Cannon, you heal 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. That is going to be 7.
Boner sees you do this, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, I'm not doing the hottest either."
Oh, if you had to put your health in a number format, what would you say your health's looking like?
Ridiculous thing to say, but if I had to say so, probably like a 5.
So you're not dying.
I'm not dying, but I'm hurting, buddy.
Okay.
I was just tied to a table. They were gonna take out my innards.
I throw the... No. Well, I'm right next to him. Do I still have to throw for accuracy if he's right in front of me?
No, I'm gonna say if he's on the ground, you could probably hit him.
Okay, I just throw it on his chest.
Okay, you throw it on his chest. The liquids kind of seep through his innards.
It does the General Grievous thing where his innards catch on fire and he starts like freaking out.
It actually does exactly that, but the opposite effect. He feels like, woo-hoo. He kind of shudders a little bit. He's like, oh yeah. Feeling good. He stands up and he kind of jumps up on his feet a little bit. Yeah, that feels pretty good. That's 2d4 plus 2. 5, 6, 7. He heals 7. Heals him up. Okay, so the three of you are standing in front of the burned up tent. Just looted some potions off of the nearest artificer. What do you do now?
I say we loot the other ones. Why not? Right?
Your call, boss.
So there's only one more dead priest in Vision, the one you chopped the head off of, and he has the same 2 healing potions on his hip.
You want to split these cannon?
Hell yeah.
You want the throwable one or the regular one?
I'll take the throwable one.
All right.
Now also bear in mind, you can throw the one that's not throwable, but it could possibly do damage with the glass.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say we go back to camp.
Head back to camp.
Yeah, Bone Boy, you coming with us to help us build, or?
Yeah, we'll talk about my fees when we get there.
Can I roll deception and say, we have much gold?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, technically we could.
21.
Ooh!
Now you're speaking my language, Mr. What was it?
Cannon fodder.
Mr. Cannon Fodder, you're speaking in my tongues. Wait, what'd you say?
I said, cannon fodder, sons and daughters. Hello, mother. Hello, father.
he says, buddy, I can see it in your eye. You ain't no mother or father, and you ain't got no kids.
Nah.
That's what I thought. But I'll take some of that gold you're talking about. Let's get rolling, why don't we?
All right. Let's hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back.
No more, no more, no more, no more.
Okay. Just so you know, Ben, that was a natural 20 roll on insight for Boner to investigate if you were a mother or a father or had children. Because he's a hard-working family man. Of course, he has a for his cousin. So, you guys begin the journey back the way you came. You didn't really plot any landmarks or anything like that, so it's going to be just as perilous of a journey as when you left.
Oh.
So, you guys begin your journey back. I have to make dice rolls anyways, Jesus Christ. Okay. 2 hours passes. You're hiking along on foot. Boner's with you. He doesn't seem to be huffing and puffing along as you guys might be after 2 hours. So as you're making your way along, you notice there's, on the left side of the path, of course you're in the forest again, it's getting thicker as you go along. You notice that to the left there's a little stone, kind of just one-room house. It's destroyed, there's no roof, but the walls kind of go up. You can see there's windows that once were windows with the top missing. Just this destroyed stone house to the left there. The path continues past it. If you'd like, you can do whatever you want. What do you want?
Y'all want to check this place out?
Let's.
All right. Who's approaching the house there?
Let's say Cannon takes the lead since it's your idea.
Well, it was pretty much your idea, but all right. I'll take the lead.
Boner says, I'm going to stay over here. I don't really like investigating weird shit.
All
Last
right.
time I did that, I got put on a table.
This is true.
So Cannon, you enter first. You enter the doorway. There is no door. It's just kind of a gap where there once was a door. In this room, you can see there's a wooden table with one leg missing. Somehow it's staying up on 3 legs. There's nothing really on this table. It's just a standard wooden table, a lot of dust. And to the left, you can see a circular object with a cloth over it. It's about the height of you. It's an oval shape, covered in a cloth.
I remove the cloth.
You remove the cloth. Underneath the cloth, you see a mirror. In that mirror, you see your reflection, but you are naked, and you are completely skinned, bare flesh.
Oh, hi.
Your nose is
dear.
gone, it's just 2 nostril holes, your eyeballs are bulging out, there's no eyelids, there's no eyelashes. You are just completely flesh. and skinned in the mirror.
I keep forgetting you're not actually a
Jesus.
goose.
I'm just a man now.
Yeah.
You're bare.
God almighty, Jesus, all right.
Yep.
Oh, what's up with that mirror?
Ehren,
Ooh, wait. So I see myself skinned. Boner, it's safe. Would you come in here?
oh,
Did he
I
say
don't
no?
really know you guys that well.
I just wanted to see what he would look like in the mirror since he's already a skeleton.
We know you're
Oh,
fucking
right,
Scully,
fine.
though.
See Boner kind of trudges way in. He just, as he walks through the doorway, he pushes a stone off the ledge. Just kind of like a little angry that he's there, but he doesn't seem to be doing any harm. He kind of positions. He's like, "Oh, is that a mirror?" He positions himself in the middle of the mirror, and you just see the most handsome fellow you've ever seen.
Ha!
Skin, eyelashes, lush brown hair, cut cheekbones. And he kind of puts his hand on one hip, like, "Damn, I got it, baby, yeah." And he walks out. He walks out of the stone house and heads back to the bath. Ehren, do you walk up to the mirror as well?
Oh, yeah, why not?
So, Ehren, you walk up to the mirror, and you also see yourself just completely naked, purely skinned, just flesh.
Huh.
I assume you're both looking in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you notice, as you both are looking in the mirror, just standing side by side, that the flesh copies in the mirror so Ehren's flesh copy pulls out a greatsword. Now, Ehren, you know that you're not pulling out a greatsword right now. This mirror image is moving on its own.
Ooh.
So Ehren's mirror image of pure flesh, he's gonna reach his offhand from the greatsword towards the mirror. And you can see that this sort of pulsating is happening on the mirror. The hand starts to slide through.
I kick the mirror
The
to try and
glass.
break it.
You kick the mirror to try and break it?
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Give me a strength check.
I shall indeed. Ooh, that's a 3. Do I still have Destremus' Folly active?
I think it was just for that previous combat, wasn't it?
Frick.
I gotta check the message on it.
Do you have any bonuses?
Wait, Ehren, did you use up your inspiration?
I did not. I'll use it here.
Go for it.
I should not have used it here. So I got a 4 in total with my +1 to 3 because I got a 2 on the second roll, so I'm not using that.
So you kick the mirror and it just does a thud. Nothing quite happens. Cannon, I'm gonna say you have a chance right now to do something if you'd like.
Ice knife!
Sliding through the mirror. Ice knife on what?
The mirror.
On the mirror? Okay, go for it. Roll to hit.
That is an 11.
It's an 11. You hit the mirror. Roll for damage.
That is 2 damage.
2 damage.
Shit.
Okay, so you hit it in like the frame on the back, like the wooden stand that's holding it up, and you just put like a in it.
A what?
A-
A what?
A one.
I don't think that's the term you think it means.
I think it is.
So I've put a little crack in the mirror.
No, you put a little in the backside of the wood frame. So now the flesh copy is sliding through the mirror. It's gotten its upper torso out. It's trying to speak, but you just hear like.
Can I open my book?
You can.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what this book does.
You open the book, and you see the same exact thing you saw before.
Can I read?
It's whispering. It's whisper. So remember how it was whispering names to you before?
Yeah.
Now you hear.
What?
Just.
Jess?
You keep cutting out, Russ.
Oh, it's saying just over and over and over again.
So it vibrated for seemingly no reason. Nothing changed in it after it vibrated.
Nope.
Can I check
Nothing that,
David's name is still there and everything?
as far as you can tell, yep.
Okay.
Okay, so he's fully exited the mirror. We're gonna roll for initiative now.
Shit. I was gonna say, do I attack him or yeah? Okay, I got an 8.
I also got
Wow. Okay, can you guys do one more roll just to see who goes first between the two of you?
20 nat.
5.
Okay.
Do I get do I get inspiration for rolling a nat 20?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Okay. So the flesh copy of Ehren rolled higher. As you can see,
Did a natural 20?
he is what?
It rolled higher
That
than a
natural 20 was just competing with Ben to see who goes first. So the flesh copy of Ehren is a spitting image of Ehren, just pure flesh. You can see that even his arms and legs are a little bit longer, similar to how Aaron's grew a little bit. Cannon, you're kind of confused as to why that happened.
Well, hold on.
Whose limbs grew?
Aaron's.
My name is Just, first of all. Second of all, I was under the impression that the effects of after eating something only lasted for the combat turn. Are they?
Oh, is that the description? You see, remember, all my shit got deleted, so I don't remember.
Well, I don't know. I thought you said because like when I ate the lock, you said I gained +1 to my AC for the rest of that combat.
Oh, for the rest of the combat, yeah.
That's what you said, at least.
The extra like inch on your arms and legs, I'm gonna say lasts a little while because that bracelet wasn't supposed to be for combat; it was supposed to be for out of combat stuff.
Right.
But I guess it makes sense if you're chomping down on something in combat. So I'm just kind of making shit up as I go.
Okay.
In that regard.
So
just because the description of it, if I recall, is just the DM kind of determines whether or not you get a bonus from what you eat.
Yeah.
And sort of makes it work.
How long does it last?
So he's gonna have an extra inch on his arms and legs for probably the rest of this combat.
Okay. And I'm still noodly and not in full control.
Well, you're in control. You're just a little noodly. It's not gonna really affect you at all.
Okay.
But kind of wobbly a little bit. Unless you tried to make like an acrobatics check, I might give you disadvantage.
Right.
So the flesh copy of Ehren is gonna go first, and he's gonna turn back towards the mirror. And he's going to stick his hand back through and try to pull Cannon's reflection out.
Nope. Stop!
Oh my god. So he grabs the flesh copy of Cannon's hand.
Hey, no.
And with pure strength and a slightly longer arm, rips him out of the mirror. He rips him so hard, in fact, that Cannon's flesh copy, falls to the ground
instantly.
in front of you guys. No, he falls to the ground in front of you guys, so he kind of rips him out so hard he loses his footing. And now he is going to get involved in combat. Now it is Aaron's turn.
Okay. I am going to... Well...
Do we want to save this combat for next time?
I don't give a fuck.
Jeepers Creepers, what a cliffhanger. A Path Not Taken, Destremus' Folly is me, Benjamin Berkhout, as Canon Fodder, Ehren last name as Just Somguy, and Rossco Platinum as our DM. Hey, man, you had to wait so long for this episode, but people on Patreon heard it a month ago. Patreon.com/clowncorner. Will Canon Fodder and Just Some Guy get out of this pickle alive? Tune in 2 weeks to find out for A Path Not Taken, Season 1, Episode 6. Peace out, homies.
Great question.
All right.
Oh,
Great
shit.
question.
Okay. Hold on.